divisional game, and that's going to be a NFC East game between two very hated rivals in the Eagles, who were 6-1, and the Commanders, who are 3-4. This is a rematch from a few weeks back that saw the Eagles win the game 34-31. Jeff, I'm gonna let you kick this one off. What are your thoughts on this one, and who do you have winning?
The Eagles are just gentlemen's beat up on Miami second half. I'm just going to say this. I don't play the ref card. I don't get into the drama at all. And I just want to say this. I find it hard to believe that in the NFL they could throw a flag on every play. Yet the final score of the Dolphins-Philly game was Dolphins 10 penalties, Eagles nothing. And you tried to tell me that the Eagles didn't commit one penalty that whole game. I find that hard to believe, but that's for another show. My true number was 7 with a 45.5. Now down to 6.5 with a 43. Truth be told, the best team in the NFC currently is the Eagles. You're going to have to go through Philly. It's not the Lions. It's not the 49ers. But with that said, I bought the hook. I took the Commanders up to 7 minus 120. You got to give Sam Howell is the most sacked quarterback in the NFL. If you don't give him time, he doesn't have time to connect to McLaurin. Jahan Dotson, just a shell of himself right now. Logan Thomas did not have a big game. Brian Robinson, Antonio Gibson, the list is endless. On the other side, the tush push. It's all about A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, the forgotten man, Godard, big game last Sunday. I look for the Eagles to win. I look for the Commanders to cover. If I had to give a final score on this game, the true number was 45, I'll go 24-20 Pops. Eagles win, Commander cover.
Well, I like what you're saying with the Commanders with +7 and everything like that. And I think that you're onto a good point with what your points are with the Commanders and with the Eagles and everything like that. But I'm about to be a little controversial here, okay? And that's just because I'm wearing a green shirt today, and I'm just ripping on teams that are wearing green for some odd reason today. I don't know why, Jeff, but it's just a coincidence, I guess. But I'm gonna keep it real with you. The Eagles are a bunch of front runners, okay? I'm just going to keep it way too funky for you right now, because look at the schedule, brother. Who did they really play? Let's see who they played other than Miami. Okay, they played absolutely nothing. And this was the same song we got with them last year as well, too. Jalen Hurts is not a elite quarterback, in my opinion. Jalen Hurts is average at best, playing within a great system. The guy got 9 interceptions right now. Nobody's talking about that. Nobody's mentioning that because they're winning games. But when they start losing, it's going to become a very, very strong point. And I truly feel like the way that he plays the quarterback position, you got to be able to try to find everybody on the field. I have a new respect for Patrick Mahomes, and that's hard for me to say because Patrick looks for everybody. When you see Patrick's stats, Patrick throws the ball to 10 different people. When you see Jalen Hurts stats, he's throwing it to 3 or 4 people. That's it. You cannot survive as a great quarterback just throwing it to 3 or 4 people. And then when you start alienating certain players, then you're really setting a bad precedent. I would think that Jalen's a better leader than he truly has been, but they're on cruise control. And everybody's sitting up in here giving them the glory and telling them how great they are. But at the end of the day, they're nothing but front runners to me. This team, I don't even get to see them getting out of the divisional when they make the playoffs this year. And Dallas is going to give them some real issues when they play. And I'm going to go out on the limb. I have it at +6.5 to the Commanders. But when I release my list this week, Jeff, of straight up winners that usually comes out pretty good when I have thoughts like this, I'm taking the Commanders to win this game. So that +250 that you're going to get on them this week, eat it up. At home, too, go ahead and take it because they are going to beat the Eagles. I guarantee. Yep.
I hope so.
I guarantee. I'm telling you. And where's that Charles Barkley voice at? I need that one right there. I guarantee. All right. So pretty much with that, we're gonna go ahead and take another commercial break. When we get back, we'll be talking some we do got a commercial break. So when we get back, we'll be talking the last of the early games, and then we'll be getting into the late games. So you guys stay tuned. This is the NFL Betting Shades with Pop DB